Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the sound design channel. My name is FurCloud, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be making a melodic techno bass sound using Serum, and it sounds like this. And with some other elements from this little loop I have here, sounds like this. And this is the simple MIDI we have here. I also have a little bit of sidechain for the sound. I'm using a little bit of kickstart. I have it at 38%. Okay, so now let's recreate the sound. Let's copy the MIDI and let's duplicate the channel. We're gonna leave the sidechain on and let's just paste it. Now the first thing is menu, initialize preset. Now let's turn on the filter. Let's filter oscillator A and B. Let's select the MISC German LP filter here. Let's remove all the resonance. And now let's go to oscillator A. Let's select digital bipole harmonic wavetable. Let's turn the octave to -1. Let's turn the unison to 7 voices and the detune to 0.05. Now let's turn on our oscillator B and let's add some unison to 6 voices and detune to around 0.01. And now let's go here and select the sync mode here, which we're going to use a little later, and we're going to have it at 1.01%. All right, now let's go to envelope 1, and for attack, we're going to have it at 8.8 milliseconds, the decay at 438 milliseconds. And for the sustain, we're going to turn it down completely like that, -infinity, all the way down. And this is how it sounds. Now let's go to our envelope 2, and with this envelope, we're going to attach it to the filter cutoff, and we're going to have it at 100. We're going to have the attack at 12 milliseconds, the decay at around 52 milliseconds, and sustain at 0%, just like that. And now for the third envelope, we're going to have the attack at 0. We're going to have the decay at 26 milliseconds, sustain at 0%. And for this envelope, we're going to attach it first to the sync of oscillator B. And we're going to have it at 42. And now let's attach this envelope 3 to the coarse bit of both oscillators, so right here. And now in the matrix, we're going to have the envelope 3 attached to a coarse bit. We're going to have it at 30, 32, and envelope 3, we're going to have it at 50, 53. And we're going to have the type to arrow to the right. Just like that, to add a little bit more punch to the sound. Now let's go to LFO 1. Now for LFO 1, we're going to create a plucky LFO with a little bit of attack, like that. And we're going to attach this to the wavetable position of oscillator A and the level of oscillator A. And the same thing we're going to do with the level of oscillator B. And for the mode, we're going to have it at envelope. All right, now let's go to the effects section and let's turn on the compressor. Let's have the thresh at minus 31.1. The ratio for 1 attack is going to be 42.3. And we're going to have the release at 0.1 milliseconds and the gain at 2.7, like that. Now let's turn the master to 50%. And the second thing we're going to add here is going to be the distortion, and we're going to select the sine shaper here. And we're going to attach envelope 3 to the drive of distortion. Now let's turn on the reverb and let's have the high cut at 64% and the mix at 15%. Now let's add a little bit of delay. And on the left, we're going to have 1/8, and on the right, we're going to have 1/16. We're going to select ping pong mode, and for delay frequency, we're going to have around 2321, and here we're going to have 2.8. And we're going to have the mix of the delay at around 21%. Now the last thing we're going to add in the effects section is we're going to have the filter, and we're going to select the misc reverb setting here. And we're going to have the cutoff open up completely. And we're going to add a little bit of drive to around 21%. And this is how it sounds. Now let's compare the sound to the original sound we had. Alright guys, that's how you make this melodic techno bass sound using Serum. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you soon in the next one. Thanks.